Hey boys and girls. All right, we are going to start our new module. This is going to be equal groups. We are going to learn how to put things into equal groups, put them into rows and columns, make arrays, use repeated addition. We're going to learn all sorts of fun new stuff together. Okay, so what I want to do first is go through the lesson, and I'd like you to use what I'm going to use before you do your problem set. Okay, so I'm going to go over to my document camera so you can see what I'm doing. All right, first of all, equal groups. We want to put things into equal groups. We have to remember what equal means. Well, equal does not mean the answer. Equal means, you are correct, the same as, equal K, the same as. So we want to put things into groups that have the same in each one. So if I have a bunch of stuff down here, think of sharing candy, and I want to share with my friends. Okay, I don't want to share unfairly. I want to sort them so that each of them have the same amount, right? Equal, the same. Okay, yes, of course we do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put an equal, the same number of candies to each friend. And if you look down here, this is groups right here of trains. They have the same number in each. My marbles, kind of hard to see, but there's 1, 2, 3 marbles in each bag. I always want them to be the same. Now, I want you guys to practice making equal groups. You have a bag in your stuff, and you have some twine or some string, and you're just gonna make a quick little circle. Nothing fancy, we're just making groups. So if I were to say make 2 groups, okay, and I have some Legos here. If I wanted to say, okay, let's sort these, let's put these Legos into equal groups. Let's make 2 groups. Group 1, group 2, 2 groups, okay? I want to put, let's do 5 Legos in each group. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I now have 2 groups, 1, 2, with 5 Legos here and 5 Legos here. We always want them to be equal. If they're not equal, they're not equal groups. If they're not the same, they're not equal. That's not how we can work, okay? So that's equal. Now, we're gonna take it one step farther, okay? I'll move this for a second. Keep my equal groups. You're gonna spend time working with your equal groups before you go on to this next lesson, okay? So go ahead and stop the video and make your equal groups with the Lego bag that you guys have, and then come back to me, okay? All right, we are now back. You took some time and you practiced putting things into equal groups, and we do that, friends, because it helps us add more efficiently. Efficient, remember, means quickly but correctly. And when we put things into equal groups, we use something called repeated addition to efficiently count. We want to count quickly but correctly. And we use repeated addition, which is adding equal groups together using a number sentence. So what does that look like here? Well, let me show you what it looks like on my groups that I made. Okay. So I had 2 groups of Legos. 2 groups of Legos. Missed my pen. Got to cut inside in front of the video. Okay. Here we go. This is how many are in that group. Well, there's 5, and I want to add them together because this is repeated addition, doing the same thing over and over again. 5 plus 5, and that is going to give me 10 because I know my math facts. Okay. Another way of writing this is, how many groups did I have? I have 2, these are my groups. Remember, the string is my group. 2 groups of what? 5. 2 groups of 5 give me 10, okay? What I want you guys to do now is go ahead and stop the video, go back to your math Legos, make some equal groups, and then if you don't have a whiteboard at home, that's okay. Use a piece of scratch paper, and I want you to practice writing the repeated addition sentence that goes along with your groups. Now you might make 4 groups or 3 groups, you might have 1 Lego in each, you might have 1 group. It's up to you, friends. I want you to just practice before you move on to the problem set. All right, have a great time with equal groups, friends.